Good day guys, Mark here again and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you love cars, DIYs, and anything car related, please consider subscribing and check out my playlist. On our video for today guys, I'm gonna share with you or show you on how you will be able to clean the Purge Solenoid valve for your Hyundai Eon. This actually applies to all vehicles. For gasoline engine, it is called Purge Solenoid valve or PSV. In diesel engine, this is called an EGR. Okay, now when do you need to clean the PSV or Purge Solenoid valve? Ideally, this should be cleaned um, every 100k or 100,000 kilometers. But for me, I'm just gonna do this for demonstration purposes. My mileage is going 75,000 kilometers, so not really required, but it's a good practice. So I know you guys will be asking what is the purpose or what's the use of the purge solenoid valve. So purge solenoid valve is there are a couple of types, but the most common one is electronically what you call this uh, electronic purge solenoid valve, which functions together with your ECU or your computer box. And then there's a purge solenoid valve that functions through a vacuum hose. Okay, now what's the function of the purge solenoid valve? Well, it's, to put it on layman's term, the word itself, purge. So the function of this is it purges the gasoline vapors coming from your fuel tank and holds it in a chamber. The solenoid or the purge solenoid valve is the one that controls the amount of vapor that goes to your ignition chamber to be part of the combustion process. And also this prevents the what do you call this, the fuel vapor to escape the atmosphere and cause you a lot of problems in terms of emission and basically laggy engine performance if your purge solenoid valve is dirty or faulty. You should see a check engine light on your dashboard. Okay, so again, if most of you guys are asking if what's the problem if you see an engine light, my advice is always have it scanned, because there are a lot of things that could contribute for the engine light to show up on your dashboard. Okay, so for this DIY video guys, it's really easy to do, very simple, but you should be very careful, since the purge solenoid valve or Hyundai Eon is electronically controlled. So it's safe to say that it's a sensitive part. If you mess it up, check engine light would light up, and basically you'll have poor engine performance. You'll have problems with hard starting and so on and so forth. Okay, so proceed with caution. If you don't know what how to do it, I would suggest to have somebody do it for you. Okay, so for this DIY guys, you just need an electronic contact cleaner, a carb cleaner, uh, a rag, a dry rag, and basically what do you call this, set of pliers to use for the clamps. Okay, alright guys, so we'll go ahead and remove the purge solenoid valve. If you guys have no idea where is the purge solenoid valve, it's actually that bad boy. Okay, so first thing to do is remove the socket right at the back and the clamps for the vacuum tubes.
A few moments later.
Alright, so let's go ahead and remove the purge solenoid valve, which would be, let's start with the socket. Okay, and then remove the clamps for the hose. Okay, like that, and right there. So give it a good twist, and you should be able to pull out the hose. Okay, and we'll remove the upper hose that connects to your manifold. Okay, and then remove it from the bracket. To remove it, just give it a good pull, like that. And this is your purge solenoid valve. Okay, alright guys, so right before I clean it, I'm gonna show you how this works. Okay, so this tube is connected to your fuel tank. So in between the fuel tank and this purge solenoid valve, there is called a charcoal chamber where all the vapors are being stored. Now, at a certain condition, um, the purge solenoid valve actually sucks. This has a diaphragm and the solenoid inside, which opens up the diaphragm and lets the vapor in and goes to your this line goes inside your manifold to basically have those vapors included on the combustion cycle. Okay, and this is your terminal. So it's very simple to clean, very easy, I mean. So using your carburetor cleaner, just spray it like this. You see all the dark, the dirt that's coming out. This is really, really dirty. We're gonna give it a good clean. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's the diaphragm inside. So we'll basically let the chemical dries out. So that's the other side. So this is the diaphragm, and that's the solenoid. Okay, that's the one that goes up and down to open up the diaphragm. Okay, so I'm just gonna let the chemical dry out and put it back. Alright, so 10 minutes has passed. Time to put back the purge solenoid valve. So first thing to return would be, of course, the solenoid valve itself, or the purge solenoid valve, on the bracket like that, and then put back the socket right at the back.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, and then it doesn't matter which one you put in first, but I'll be putting back the bottom hose, and twist or put back the clamp like that, and then the upper hose like that. Okay, and then of course don't forget the clamp. Just a bit more. There we go. Now, once everything is properly secured, um, time to start up the engine and see if you'll see error codes. If you see a check engine light, then most probably the what they call this, the purge solenoid valve is faulty. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a go.
Eventually.
Alright guys, so time to start up the engine. We just cleaned the purge solenoid valve. Let's go ahead and give it a go. No check engine light. Very good. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how the engine idles. My engine idles, okay? You can barely see any movement on my engine. Alright guys, so that's how you clean your purge solenoid valve. If you loved the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and check out the playlist. See you guys on the next video. Thank you.